Discovering the Deeper Aspects of the Tao. A complete chapter-by-chapter exploration by Ryan Franklin. The Tao Te Ching teaches that the way which can be fixed into a single path is not the eternal way. Use no way as way. We took that teaching seriously. Rather than presenting one interpretation and calling it correct, we examine every chapter through 4 classical lenses: philosophy, cultivation, Zen, and martial arts, because Laozi himself warned us against clinging to one perspective. Each lens reveals truths the others cannot see. Together, they uncover possibilities that no single reading ever could. This is the Tao Te Ching. Read the way it asks to be read, with an open mind, from every angle, holding nothing fixed. Wang Bi, the brilliant young philosopher of the 3rd century, reads each verse as revealing the deep structure of reality. The relationship between being and non-being, form and emptiness. Heshang Gong, the hermit by the river, reads the same words as a manual for inner cultivation. Breath, energy, meditation, and the transformation of the self. Chan Buddhism was born from the meeting of Indian meditation and Taoist insight. Its founders studied the Tao Te Ching deeply, and recognized in it the same truths they had discovered through sitting. Chan strips away commentary to ask, what is this verse pointing to, right now, before you think about it? The internal martial arts, Tai Chi, Bagua, Xingyi, are the Tao Te Ching made physical. They were created by Taoist practitioners who took Laozi's words literally. The soft overcomes the hard, the yielding overcomes the forceful. Every verse is read through the body. Neither Chan nor martial arts is foreign to this text. They are what happens when different traditions take the Tao seriously and follow where it leads. Heavy is the root of light. Stillness is the master of restlessness. Therefore the wise one travels all day, without leaving the baggage wagon. Though there are splendid sights, he remains aloof and calm. How can the Lord of 10,000 chariots take himself lightly before the world? To be light is to lose the root. To be restless is to lose mastery. Zhong. Heavy, what roots light, gravity, weight, seriousness. Ching. Light, what heaviness enables, frivolous if without root. Gun. Root, the foundation that must be established first. Jing. Still, what masters restlessness, the unmoved center. Heshang Gong, cultivation. The basic practices continue. Daily sitting, attention to breath, care of the body. These are the baggage wagon that must accompany even the most exalted journey. To leave them behind is to lose the route and find the elevation unsustainable. Bodhidharma Chan, Zen. The master does not stop thoughts, he ceases identifying with them, resting instead in the stillness that is their source and witness. This stillness is the master precisely because it does not compete with restlessness, it simply remains, unchanging, while restlessness exhausts itself. Not leaving the baggage wagon, Chan might read this as never abandoning the ordinary. The master who has realized Buddha nature does not float above daily life, he carries it with him, the heavy wagon of eating, sleeping, walking, working. This is not burden but ballast. Internal martial arts. Stillness is the master of restlessness. This describes the center from which all response emerges. The fighter who is restless, mentally jumping from possibility to possibility, physically twitching with anticipated movement, cannot respond to what actually occurs. The fighter who is still perceives clearly and moves precisely. His stillness is not sluggishness but readiness without anticipation, presence without preconception. The Lord of 10,000 chariots, the master who commands vast technique, must never become light, Never lose the gravity that makes technique effective. Wang Bi, philosophical. Stillness is the master of restlessness. Wang Bi interprets this as the principle that the ruler's calm governs the state's activity. When the center is still, the periphery can move appropriately. When the center is restless, the periphery becomes chaotic. The ruler need not manage every detail, he need only maintain stillness at the center, and details organize themselves around that stillness. This is not passivity but the highest form of governance, creating conditions rather than controlling outcomes, establishing center rather than directing circumference. Discovering the Deeper Aspects of the Tao, by Ryan Franklin. Both volumes are available on Amazon and free on Kindle Unlimited. Links in the description. Watch the complete chapter-by-chapter deep dive. The full 2-hour 22-minute movie is available on the channel. Link in the description.